Happy Halloween.
Yeah, you heard him. Happy Halloween. Now, something that we've noticed over here is the FA Cup is a pretty spooky competition. So many horrors on show, just like this one from Traore. Of course, this isn't what he intended, but if you look at it from this angle, just about here, that's not natural. I can only assume the ghost of the FA Cup has something to do with that one. Oh, look, it's Liverpool involved once again, and this time it's Jamie Carragher that's fallen victim. This is something you want to avoid as a defender. Don't stick the ball in the back of your own net in a cup final. Frightening stuff. You know what else is frightening? The fact that Gary Neville thought this was offside. But even more frightening, Fabian Barthez. He's frozen. He had no choice in the matter. Some sort of evil spirit took over him there. Here's another look at that. Certainly not offside as Paulo Di Canio sticks it home for the Hammers. It was just never the same after that though, was it, Fabian? Never the same. The scariest part of this clip is the fact that they're using an Umbro ball. It's Man United and West Ham involved again as Rooney takes this spot kick, but once again the curse of the FA Cup is back. Don't blame Wayne though. Notice how the ball levitates over the bar. Just weird. Oh, I remember this one. The power was from above. Just couldn't make their mind up who wanted to win this game. The Arsenal-Man United era was a fantastic one, but that right there wasn't so fantastic, was it, Ryan? Yeah, you put your head in your hands. Look closely, guys. This isn't natural. Spirits from above pulling Keown over there. Seaman's dragged out before Manuel Neuer made it a thing, and over goes Campbell. It's confirmed this spirit was a Man United fan. Unfortunately, he couldn't do nothing about that. Something he could do was create an invisible force field that pushed everything in a certain direction. I know you're laughing at me, but this isn't made up, guys. Look at the fans, look at the police, and look at the ball. It goes to the right, and Peter Schmeichel makes a fantastic save. And we all know what this led to, don't we? A treble winning season for Man United. But now that we look back at this, we can see that they definitely had some help. That save led to Giggs picking it up on the halfway line, taking it past Vieira, confusing Dixon, getting past Keown, making his way into the box and firing it past Seaman into the roof of the net. Horror show for Arsenal. But more recently they've had some favours. I understand ghosts don't like reading. Obviously there's no need for them to be at this game. I think they've got reading and reading mixed up. And unfortunately for Federici, he's had a bit of a howler there. It's Alexis Sanchez with a shot through the defenders, but look at this. Notice how the ball is dragged into the back of the goal by some invisible spirit. Obviously one that doesn't like reading. Oh, come on. Do we really have to do Tottenham clips? Okay, let's just get this one out of the way. There were no ghosts, evil spirits or invisible force fields at White Hart Lane that evening. Quite simply, Michel Vorm had a moment of madness and stuck the ball in the back of his own net. Bad Vorm. It's not funny. Here's another goalkeeper that thought he could avoid the curse of the FA Cup. No Adam Bogdan. He was later loaned out to Wigan Athletic, but that's how you score a goal from a corner. And this is how you hang your head in shame. There you go. What's next on this Halloween horror party? Oh, it's Berbatov. Never misses penalties, but this isn't just football, people. This is FA Cup football. So many screams following this one, they thought there'd been a murder. Are we going back to White Hart Lane again? Do we have to? Fine, let's get it out the way. Bobby Soldado will go down as one of the worst strikers for Tottenham Hotspur. However, everybody loved him. How does that even work? I've got to say though, hitting the bar from 6 yards out is a talent. But I know, all you Arsenal fans laughing right now, but I know someone else who can do that as well. Yep, Freddie Ljungberg. See ya. Luckily for Arsenal, Freddie had already put them 1-0 up after 3 minutes, and that's how the score ended. They actually went on to win the FA Cup that year. But hey, who cares? Let's just see another miss from inside the 6-yard box that hits the bar. Boom! Salomon Kalou, come on down. I mean, mate, that was pretty poor. Let us know in the comments below, guys, who you think could have scored that. Nan, Grandad, Pet Goldfish. I'm thinking even Roberto Soldado could have scored that. Same game, Chelsea versus Portsmouth. Frank Lampard rarely missed penalties, and once again, the FA Cup curse has come into play. You know, I've realised these clips favour Portsmouth. Here's another one here. In this one, the corner's sent in by Cranchar. Keeper misses it, but there's Darren Carter to stick it in the roof of his own net. When you think about it, it's quite scary what can happen on a football pitch. And when we think about nightmares in the FA Cup, this is certainly one of them that crops up. Well done, Darren. You've made it into the compilation. Finally, if you thought that was a decent own goal, step up Wayne Hatswell for Forest Green. Just clear it, mate. Just clear it. Nope, stick it top bins in the back of your own net. Wayne recently confirmed that he's still not over this moment. Suffers from nightmares every single night. Who'd want to be a footballer, eh? Anyway, that brings us to the end of this one. Want to see more like this? Check out the own goal horrors video. If you don't like my voice, just watch it on mute. If you do like my voice, comment below and let us know you want to see more.